Cindered Shadows, the Rite of Rising. Ah, Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure? Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall answer as best I can. Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book. Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised. Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she. Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it. I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here? Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted. I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And they wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Elfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you'd think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
As you wish, though again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
I've never heard of it, but chances are it's some kind of sacred artifact belonging to the church.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles. It is a ritual that is believed to have the power to resurrect a life that was lost. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garreg Mach's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
Excuse me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses Cindered Shadows. Real quick, I'm going to say this up front. If I'm coming across a little quiet, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being really too specific about my mic settings. I've been getting a lot of like mic crackle or something recently. It's just this like weird, just like little crackly sound in the background of my mic. The last couple of videos, I don't know. Maybe it's because my mic's turned up too loud or something. I don't know if the very, very minor adjustment I made is even noticeable to you guys. But I don't know. It's just, you know, something in my own brain that's basically what I'm saying is I'm being extremely anal retentive about my mic settings. If you notice I'm a little too quiet in this video, I apologize. I'm working through something to see if I can fix this problem. If anybody has a suggestion of how to fix this crackle or whatever in my mic, you know, if you know more about this shit than I do, please let me know. So there we go. All right, on to the video.
Excuse me.
Talk to Alfric.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked-off tunnels. It's a real maze. Only a few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages. That's what I said. Activate the mechanism and the gates slam shut. Bang! Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
Oh yeah, I guess something,
Alfred came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't...
Oops. What was I thinking? Right, last video I made mention that, it seemed that all I had to do was start the side story to unlock all this content. Apparently there was just the classes and everything, and the ability to interact with the Ashen Wolves and explore, Abyss. Apparently, after last chapter, I now have the ability to recruit, I think, Constance for my house in the main story. So I think I was correct, that I do need to continue completing everything in this side story before we're actually able to truly recruit everyone.
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Let's see. I think that's everybody up here. Just gonna kind of run through, talk to everybody, and then after that, then I'll make a quick cut and just kind of run through some inventory management on my end.
Well, well, the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kind of have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war, and it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Brutally honest. I love it. Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy.
Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you.
Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
You know, I don't get why a lot of people have been giving Yuri shit, because I've been seeing it from a lot of people talking about this game that they don't like Yuri of the Ashen Wolves. I like him. I mean, because he reminds me a lot of Claude. Again, that kind of it's a term I use a lot. That sort of like attitude of the puckish rogue.
Well, I'll be.
I really like his character.
Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses like mine are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Well, you know what? I was on the fence about Alfric, but now that I know there's candy... God, now I want candy. Such a fatty. Let's see. Anybody over here?
Hey, you. There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I escaped. My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child.
Oh, he's actually not the Edelgard, not by... Okay.
How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy? It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Okay, it's a weird conversation. Wait a minute, I thought it was established that those two knew each other, and that was the big reason why, after the time skip, Dimitri had had that big problem with Edelgard.
Bandit sightings have stopped, for now. I still won't let my guard down, though. What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
Four apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
The record should be here Oh, hello, Professor. It's good that you've come. I realized that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements. But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you? Behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle. What a relief to get that off my chest. Now, where did Elfric get to? I must have words with him.
You know, usually characters like Constance kind of annoy me, kind of piss me off. I actually kind of like her. I'm not gonna lie. She's oddly charming. I gotta say, I actually like the entirety of the Ashen Wolves. You know, Balthus, I love the big, dumb, brooding kind of character. You know, he's kind of like a mix of Caspar and, Raphael from the main game. It's kind of the mix of character that I find Balthus. You know, Yuri's kind of like Claude in that. They're all kind of similar characters to people from the main game. Happy... I guess Happy doesn't remind me of a character from the main game. She reminds me of other characters from other JRPGs. If you've played the Trails of Cold Steel series, she kind of reminds me of Fee, the short white-haired girl. You know, just that kind of apathetic kind of personality. And also the way she talks, I like it. She's interesting. We don't know a whole hell of a lot about her at the moment, but still, I like it. And then, you know, like I said, Constance usually is a character type I don't like in games, but for some reason, I don't mind her. Female. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for do we have like a character? Oh. Born in the hidden village. Upon leaving the village, abducted, subjected to magical experiments. After being freed, finds refuge in a church in Fargus, discovered by the Knights of Saros and imprisoned in Abyss. Constance, born the eldest daughter of Count Nouvelle, loses her family title, lands in the Dagda and Brigid War, relocates to Ferdiad, where she enrolls in the School of Sorcery, graduates from the school, enrolls in the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach. We've got our good friend, let's see here, born the eldest son of a lord in Leicester territory, enrolls at and graduates from the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach, relinquishes his position as the heir of House Albrecht to his younger brother to evade bounty hunters, becomes a resident of Abyss. And finally, we have Yuri, born to a prostitute in Western Fodland, discovered and adopted by Count Rowe, enrolls at the Officers' Academy at, Garreg Mach, but is expelled due to a scandal, becomes a resident of Abyss. Alright, there we go. Went through our little character details. I don't know why I thought that would be fun. I wanted to learn a little bit more about their backstories.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
For folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
Gathered all the information, not just yet. Like I said, I want to run through some inventory stuff. But real quick, Happy mentioned something interesting, that, you know, we've only been on the job a few moons. That's important because technically, even though we're level 20 and everything, I think in terms of the main story, this side story technically takes place very early after Byleth, you know, becomes professor and, you know, really takes place in the, joins the Officers' Academy and everything. Because I believe you can start recruiting the Ashen Wolves as early as Chapter 2. So, just if anyone is wondering where this kind of fits into the main timeline, that's kind of... It's one of those, I don't think it has a specific spot, but it's not, but it's only about a month or two after, you know, a couple months after Byleth joined the Officers Academy. So it's actually pretty early, or whatever, in the game. So there you go. I'm gonna, like I said, take a couple seconds. So I'll be back once we start combat and everything.
The answer is no. I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
Ah, but if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this, but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear Fluck has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
Surprisingly overbearing, isn't he? He must really care about you guys.
Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire. Aha! It's you! In the nick of time, as it were. Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The Chalice of Legend awaits!
Yeah, the Chalice.
Alfred told us all about it, and so we must locate this mystical place and grab hold of the waiting prize.
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elfie said, did you?
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Elfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the Chalice of Beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss. Brilliant, no?
I mean, she's not wrong.
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding that protects it from would-be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
Ah, but that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
But where is this chasm, anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the Chasm of the Bound.
Huh. I suppose it's worth a look. I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you? You'll assist us, will you not?
We're busy. Very busy. Now we'll go with you.
I don't have anything scheduled before my next nap, so I guess that's fine. Edelgard doesn't look too thrilled, though.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
God damn, I love Linhart. I mean, I've said it. I think there's only...
Pretty lost right now. How long have we been walking? I'm guessing a full week.
There is only one character in this game who I've really not been a fan of, and that is Lorenz, or Lorenz, whatever. He's about the only character in the Officers Academy that I really don't care for. Everyone else, I thoroughly enjoy. I mean, even Hubert I kind of came around on. They're all very charming in their own way.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, no. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job of dissuading that thought.
The esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house?
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs.
It's practically your catchphrase.
Aha! Just as I suspected. Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
I thought we covered this.
Until just a few years ago, it was a house of Viscounts in the west of the Empire. They had a long and distinguished history.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago as a result of their part in the war.
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my...
Save your breath. That will not be necessary. There is only one thing that I desire. For the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire. For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory.
See, maybe I misread something in my Black Eagle playthrough, but I thought Edelgard actually had a respect for her father. But calling him useless there was just, I don't know, that just didn't seem right.
All that I do, even spending each day advancing my...
Like I said, maybe I misread something.
...is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel. It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty Chasm-like, if you ask me.
Say, are we beneath the bridge in the monastery? Incredible.
Huh. I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below.
Are we sure this is the right place?
It is. I think. I believe. I hope.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied? Oh my. I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully.
Okay.
I presume too much to stand beside such noble paragons. Allow me to dig a hole to bury myself in.
So what the hell? She just became Marianne?
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Poor Constance.
Yeah, what's going on here?
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the Chasm of the Bound. I have almost surely wasted our time.
Enough with the self-doubt, yeah? Just put one foot in front of the other. We'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
Okay, so this kind of explains her her skill. If anybody remembers in the last video when we were reading up on her character, she has that ability that changes depending if she's outside or inside.
I admit, I have never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Happy? Keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly... Huh? This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead. The binding spell, perhaps.
I don't feel anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
Perhaps there is something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Yikes. What is that thing? It's like some kind of gigantic toy.
Oh, not these things.
I don't have the slightest idea what's going on, but I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight. Hey you! Meet your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
Oh, like I said, dear God, tell me it is not these things. I hated them whenever we had to fight the church in the main game. Alright, let's take a look at our map. So it looks like we've got everybody here. These things, what do they have? Spellbreak key. This key activates the magically bound status. Interesting. Grants hit. Okay, so be careful with that thing. Okay, so we need to be careful with this thing when we're going to attack it with sword users. This one, yeah, I think they all have sword breaker. Yeah, I think we have to be careful with these things when attacking them with sword characters. Phantom soldiers. Okay. This will be interesting. Oh, and we're in a really shit position right from the start. This will be entertaining.
What's the deal? No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
If those things were created to protect the Chalice, there must be a way to deactivate them.
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
Ah, okay.
You who befoul this sacred place, leave now or perish.
Sacred place? Sounds like the Chasm of the Bound, all right.
I think I might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
Okay.
Stay focused.
At least now we have a target.
I'll give it my all.
Let's start off with shooting the thing. As you can see, I fixed up Claude and as I was saying, I fixed up Claude and Ash's bows.
Too easy.
You know, if I was just going to attack normally, I maybe should use the better weapon. Now that I think about it. But do these things constitute as monsters? Yes, they do.
Who, me?
That is a very important detail.
Battle.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Attack. Ooh, well, maybe I also should have swapped them over to a sword. I'm just making so many mistakes.
The sun.
I could drop bolting on top of that thing. It really wouldn't do much. I think that's my better target. Yeah, she gets a certain ability depending on if she's outside or inside. What's she gets defense and res outside, but you gain strength and magic indoors. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so like I was saying, we've seen characters like Constance before, but I kind of like that. They're doing something. They're finding a way to kind of change her up a little bit. Because it's like I said, I mean, we've seen similar characters to her in previous Fire Emblem games.
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Although the personality sort of shift thing is kind of interesting. God damn, I really hope that I'm not sounding all nasally or anything on camera. Man, my, Jeez, the weather right now, it's really messing with my sinuses. I'm doing my best not to, like, sniff or, you know, any of that sort of stuff on camera. Don't want to gross you guys out.
Well, that's, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was a shit level. I'm returning to the bushes. God damn, the War Monk has a really, really cool outfit. Okay, I could hit that thing, or the... Crap, I thought I could take this guy out. Just my magic, but apparently that's not possible. I'll do a little bit of damage. Hide out here in the corner. Move here. And then run the gambit.
I've got an idea.
Okay. Launch miasma. Saves her from getting hit. There we go. Wait. Now we attack again. I'll use a steel bow. Aim for the back plate. Not back plate, that's not the right term, but I'll aim for that back spot. So, come on, Ash, pull off the dodge. Didn't think you would, but I could hope. There we go. Broke the armor, so now it should give me a little bit of time before it acts again. But also, now that I think about it, I don't have anyone to swap to. Or I don't have anyone else to attack other than the big monster, so might as well attack the big monster. And we attack with the Sword of the Creator. Ah, I got a pretty high crit chance. Oh, come on, Byleth. Damn it, come on! Land the crit when we need you to.
It's good to be king.
Oh, who needs a kill? Actually, I think Yuri could use it. Except he doesn't have the damage to do it. Don't want to waste the spell. Actually... yeah, I don't have any... well, he really doesn't do a lot of damage to Linhart. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see if we can... nope, worth the try for the crit. Whoa. Okay. Gets the dodge, so I guess it worked out in the end. Who to attack with? I'm just trying to spread my experience around as best I can. Got a kill on that golem.
One step.
And just drop a small heal. Hold position. Ooh, still hasn't moved. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so I'm going to need somebody... Hilda has the advantage against axes. Except actually Edelgard would probably be our... Alright, I said advantage against axes. I meant advantage against spears. But yeah, I think Edelgard would probably be our best bet to lead this charge. Yeah, I think that was the right move. Seeing that she's got the highest defense.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
So move her there. Can we get... Nah, Yuri. Can't get the kill. We'll just move Hilda around. Have her slash that guy. There we go. Good work. Again, kind of have Edelgard run.
A great help.
Sort of run interference. I guess I don't have a better term for it. Okay, at least that thing's now moving towards us. If you're wondering why I think that's actually good, it's because that, that's actually the, I don't know, golem or whatever that we have to really focus on. Oh, you're kidding me. I missed an 80 on my, gambit.
Unleash, pals!
What the hell, guys?
I'll help as well.
You know what to do.
There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I have no other option but to attack that guy if I move there, but...
Careful.
Yeah, I can hit him. I can hit that thing with death, but I can't hit that thing enough to stun it, and that's what I really want to do.
Guess I have no choice.
Alright. Thanks for the unnecessary crit.
Just like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
I'll stick with it.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I got a decent chance to crit with Thimble Venter, but it's not worth the counterattack. Yeah, right now all I can do is sit and tank and... okay. That's really all I could do at this moment.
We'll lend you a hand. It's time.
There we go. Got the armor break, which is massive at the moment. Because now the bastard's just sitting there. Now the bastard just has to... I keep biting my tongue here. Now the bastard just has to sit there stunned so we can just chip away at him.
This brings me no joy.
There we go. I was really hoping for that big crit.
So
You sure?
Yeah, I'm looking for one last big attack.
You asked for it.
There we go.
There's clearly something special about this key. Better keep it safe.
Okay, what to do now? Yeah, about that. That's probably the best thing we can do right now. Gonna run, hide in the forest.
Yeah! Thanks.
Trying to think here, what gambits do I still have? Flames. Assembly. Group flames again. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that back for a second.
Let me at him.
Send him there. Run onslaught.
Make him weep.
So I want to see if I'm basically trying to see if I can avoid the big attack.
Yep.
From this guy. So I can come here, drop group flames.
Time to shake things up.
And he's really only got...
I'll give it my all.
one spot left, which we move in with Ash. It's with the steel bow. Like that. Armor break, and we stun him.
Careful.
So now he's not going to attack, mixed with... What was I saying? Not going to attack, mixed with his super attack isn't going to hit.
Battle. Thanks for that.
All in all, I think we actually turned that into something pretty good. Little surprised he hit the 23, but alright.
Who, me?
Gonna give Yuri the spellbreak key.
You sure?
Oh, what to do. Actually, he takes extra bow damage, doesn't he?
Ready and willing.
Yeah, has that really high crit chance, but, well, I guess it's not even really high. It's a decent crit chance. It's not anything special. Yeah, I think actually running with Byleth, Sword of the Creator. Let's just run Raptured Heaven and hope we hit the crit. There it is.
I can always depend on you.
The sun. They seemed right.
There we go. Take him out. Run her away.
I will prevail.
Send in Edelgard. This is why I brought a hammer with me.
Wow, how is
I just had an inkling that that would come in handy. And what do you know, I was right.
I appreciate it.
Basically, now I'm just sitting here trying to open up enough of a path to send
Sorry.
send Yuri at that
Sure thing.
that weird sigil. Fudge. Oh, they have venom edges. Or no, just that one. Okay. It's like, oh, great. And they have venom edges. That's going to make this even better. Oh, shit. Okay.
That was tough.
And Minibow has the best chance to hit. Nice shot, Claude. Hits with miasma. And give him 2 chances to hit with the Iron Sword, and that works.
Out of my way.
You know, I haven't seen what his crest does. Does it do something similar to what Anna's mysterious crest does? Yeah, it prevents enemy counterattacks. Cool. He's got a decent chance to... There we go.
I must stay focused.
Kind of defying the hit chances there, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'd like to go over there and... Oh, man, they have bullion. Oh, man, I want that bullion. Oh, well. Right now, my focus should be getting these, getting this key to that specific point.
Adorable.
Yeah, nice try. Come on, Hilda. Really? Couldn't dodge the 53?
We're at your side. Now's our chance.
There we go. Do a little bit of damage there.
I could use a break.
I'll run a similar move with his assault troop.
It's our chance to prevail.
And of course, I don't have anything he can do. But I can gambit with Claude.
No time like the present.
There we go. That was... I didn't realize he could still move. We probably want to take him down before he goes after Claude. And unarmed. Really? You miss an immobile target? Come on, Balthus. Step up your game. Okay. And we'll run up, use Monster Breaker with Edelgard. And Hilda will come up with the final attack. Another one of these damn golems go down.
Failure is not an option.
There we go. He goes down. Move up.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Yeah, that's the smart move. Yeah, see if I can draw that archer up to try and fight me. Let's see who I can kind of draw over to this position. Give Hilda a little bit of a heal. There we go. It's fine. Go after Dimitri. He's probably got better defense anyways.
You never had a chance. I will...
Do a little bit of damage.
Who, me?
Run Hilda around. Take the kill.
You lost to me?
Balthus, finish him off.
No coward. Huh?
Heal up Balthus. Ah, crap. Let me take back that last action. I'm just gonna put Byleth there
I will prevail.
and have him run act as a decoy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of use out of my Sword of the Creator.
Predictable.
Probably put that away. So I'm not sure if... Yeah, seeing that I've almost used half its charges.
Close call, but we did it.
Oh, right there, stage complete. All I had to do was get to that, get to one of those levers. Okay.
Something drawn on the rock over there. They look like crests. Whoa, what's going on?
You know what? I'm not going to complain because I was running out of time before I had to leave anyways.
Look at the stone. There's light streaming from it.
I thought I'd have to hit all three of those points.
Look, there's something in that opening.
Oh, can it be?
Is that?
You would know best. It is beyond my ken whether that is the chalice. Curse my ignorance.
Answer the question, will ya? Is it or isn't it?
That quaking earlier. Some kind of containment magic related to the crests was in place here. Whether intentionally or not, the chalice was released. I hesitate to suggest that those things were the cause. Oh, perhaps one of our crests was the key to unbinding the chalice.
Care to summarize that?
My apologies. I have caused you undue vexation by speaking so incomprehensibly. Were I to venture a tentative guess, I would say that this is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings.
You could have just said, this is it, all right.
Forgotten crests resembling those of the Four Apostles, depicted on a sealed rock wall, objects that resemble holy armaments, and a chalice that gathers magic all on its own. I don't know of any other legends that cover all of that, so this must be the chalice we're looking for.
1,000 thank yous for covering my own inadequacy with such a competent explanation.
I'm still not used to hearing you speak in such a manner.
Forgive me, Your Highness. If I have displeased you, please take my life as a small gesture of atonement.
Oh, your highest of highnesses, I humbly beg of thee to find forgiveness within your royal heart.
Stop fooling around, Claude. And Constance, I assure you there is nothing to forgive.
Hmm?
I hear thunder. Rain is soon to follow.
We'd better head back to Abyss before the storm hits us.
It happened yet again. Why must my good intentions always... Huh? What was that sound? It cannot be.
Oh, you're gonna leave me on that cliffhanger, aren't you? Ah, fuck you, game. Alright, well, guys, there you go. Chapter 3 of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Cindered Shadows. Hope you guys are enjoying this DLC so far. Honestly, I am. I'm really liking the battles so far. I mean, they're challenging. Really making me have to think of not using my resources too much. I know I went a little resource. You know what I mean. I went a little ham in this one, but I kind of had to with those golems. You know, because I get wrecked if I didn't go a little hard on those things. So resource management wasn't the most conservative as I could be in this one, but I did my best, and I didn't think I did too bad. But either way, I got to get going soon, guys. So I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Till the game channel, I'm out.